Hello friends, this is Satwinder Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today, very excited because today something special happened. And this is Express Entry Draw. Yes, today Express Entry Draw came. What are the detail? What is the complete analysis? I'll be sharing everything with you. But before that, a small request. If you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips, tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. Just remember one thing, this channel is dedicated to Canadian immigration and nothing else. So if you have anything on the Canadian immigration, you can find it here. So with that, let's move on to a very, very important video, which is about the 18th Express Entry Draw of 2024. And this draw number is 296. And with that, let me tell you a very important thing. This is the first PNP draw of 2024. PNP draw, what is the importance? What is the significance? What is the relevance? I will tell you everything. But just let me tell you here that this is the first PNP draw of 2024. And from the government website, here is the draw information in front of you. So I will explain all this information to you in detail, step by step. Now, first of all, this draw came after almost like a month-long gap. So everybody was waiting, when will the Express Entry Draw come? When will the Express Entry Draw come? Finally, Express Entry Draw came. And this draw came on 30th May 2024, Thursday, which is not the usual day for our Express Entry Draw. But anyway, Thursday, 30th May, this draw came. And this draw, number of people who were invited are 2,985. 2,985 people are invited. This is a PNP draw and the CRS is 676. Do not get disheartened with this number, because if you learn about the number, you will say this is nothing. 676 is actually a very low score for a PNP draw. Very low score for a PNP draw. I'll explain you why. 676. And if you compare it with the previous draw, which was on 24th April and now 30th May, more than 1 month. So if you compare with the previous draw, 266 point increase is there. Tie-breaking rule is January 19, 2024. So this is the basic information. Let me first say many congratulations. Many congratulations to whoever who have got their chance, who have got the ITA. My friend, this is your golden ticket. This is your golden ticket. Please use it wisely and come to Canada on PR. So this golden ticket, please don't get it wasted. If you have even an iota of doubt, reach out to a professional so that he can take you to the PR. So with that, let's move on to the important part, which is, let me first cover the explanation of the PNP so you understand what the PNP is and what is its relevance. First, I'll explain the relevance of the PNP and then I'll move on to the analysis. So for the relevance, let us first understand what is the composition of Express Entry. So Express Entry is basically divided into two components. The first component is federal and the second component is provincial. Under the federal component, you have three main subparts, and these parts are Federal Skilled Worker, which is FSW. Then you have CEC, Canadian Experience Class, and then you have after that Federal Skilled Trade. So these are the three classes. I am always vouching for CEC, Canadian Experience Class. Why? Because if the draw comes under exclusive CEC class, a lot of people who are sitting out here in Canada will benefit. But unfortunately, exclusive CEC draw has not come yet. So this is the situation. Now, coming to the provincial side. So in the provincial side, what happens that when you make a profile in Express Entry, province, they check their requirements. Based on their requirements and based on their needs, they select people. If they select you, then they will give you nomination. When they give you nomination, you get 600 points. And when you get 600 points, you can add those 600 points in your Express Entry profile. When you add those 600 points in your Express Entry profile, your score shoots up. So this is the entire concept of PNP, and all this together is called general draw or no program specified. So here we are only talking about PNP draw because this is what PNP exclusive draw happened. Now let's do some mathematics. Well, you will say this is not maths class. Yes, it is not maths class, but let me do the mathematics because maths is everything. If you understand the maths, you will easily get to know what is happening. So the CRS, remember the CRS or you forgot? The CRS was 676. 676 was the CRS in this draw. And I just told you, if the province selects you, you get 600 points. So if province select you, you get 600 points. If you minus the 600 points from 676, so how much will you get? 76. So your original score was 76. So just with the 76 CRS score, you got PR. The only reason you got was because you were standing in the line. Yes, if you have a profile in Express Entry, your chance may come. But if you do not have a profile in Express Entry, your chance will never come. You can learn swimming only after going into water. Sitting outside next to the pool, you will never learn swimming. So get into the pool of Express Entry. So with that, let's move on to another important part, which is analysis. Well, analysis is always an eye opener. It tells you what's happening. When you are analyzing about Express Entry, you need to focus on only two things. Those two things are ITA. ITA means number of people called. If the number of people increase, your chance will come. And the second part is CRS. So the CRS score, if the CRS score decrease, your chance will come. So only two things you need to focus on. So let's first talk about ITA, then move on to CRS. ITA, if you look at the ITA, first you need to understand how many draws are happening. So draws per month. In January, 3 draw happened. In February, 6. March, April, 4 draws. Thankfully, in the month of May, we have got at least 1 draw. Otherwise, it would have been 0. So if you look at graphically the same information right here, you can see maximum draws in the month of February, then followed by March, April, 4 draws each, and May we have the least number, which is 1. So this is about draws per month. Let us look at the ITA per month. So ITA also, here is the situation. February has maximum number of ITAs. 3,280 ITAs in January, 16,000 in February, followed by March, April, 7,000, 9,000, followed by here May, 2,900. So this is the situation. If you look at the graphically, the same thing, easy understanding. You can see maximum number of ITAs in February, least in the month of May. The red column, the red bar, least. Maximum, the black bar, which is maximum. So these are the ITAs per month. Now, if we look at the draw by draw, category by category, date by date, each draw, all the 18 draw information right on one single page. So here you can see total 38,955 people have been called. they have been invited, 38,000. Now, this number is actually, the target is to call more than 100,000. So there is a huge number of people have to be called, which will be coming here in Canada. So hopefully draws will keep going on and more number of people can come to Canada on PR. So this is the total number of candidates invited so far in 2024. Now, if we look at the out of this general category, the total number of people called under the general category are 14,445. 14,000 people are under the general category draws. And if we look at the category wise, there are 6 categories. So if we look at the category draws, 21,000 people are called in the category section. 21,525, and French is the leader in this. 3 French draws, and number also is highest. So this is about the category based draw. Now the third which we have seen is the PNP draw. So if we take those also account, this is how the chart looks like. Maximum share is with categories. 55% share is with categories, 37% share is with general, and 8% share with PNP. So hopefully more draws will be coming in the month of June, and let's see how the things go. We are expecting a lot of draws in the month of June, sorry. And total number of people invited, if you total it down, all the 3 categories which I have explained you, the general category, the 6 categories, and the last, the PNP. If you total it down, it comes to 38,955. So this is the mathematics. And looking at the current situation here, now moving on from ITA to CRS. Well, CRS is another very important component of the analysis. So if the CRS goes down, chances of your coming to Canada are bright. So here is the date by date, category by category CRS for every draw. The lowest CRS, if you look at, is this one, 336, lowest in the year of 2024. And well, I'll try to explain you in simple words. The general draw currently is 525 plus CRS, whereas the categories are always lower, 400 something, right? So this is the category situation. PNPs are 600 plus, they will be always 600 plus. So this is the overall CRS explanation. I hope CRS decreases and your chance comes. And again, if you need to discuss your own file with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment to discuss your file. Our one and only office is located in Brampton. Address, email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. And very important, if you have still not subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.